Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Honey Soul Child Bottega channel. I am your girl, Melinda J, and I'm here to do another breakdown analysis of the first quarter moon. So without first, well, yeah, the first quarter moon. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So the first quarter moon theme is in Aquarius, trust the universe. And as you can see, there is the third eye symbol here because that is a chakra that is associated with the Aquarius astrological sign. And there are different shades of purples and light purples, from light purple to dark purple. So of course that is dealing with the third eye chakra and the crown chakra. All right. So with this card, it states it's time to release your grip on a situation. Passion is good, but too much can become manic. Sometimes we feel too much intensity around our dreams because we're scared they won't come true. But that's counterproductive. Live and let live a little. State your intention to the universe, then detach. Trust the universe and see what happens. The tighter your grip now, the more likely you are to lose out. This is doubtly true if you're being jealous or had issues with sex or money. Avoid trying too hard to influence someone else. The manifesting mix for this card or this energy in general is if you feel stuck or you're making someone else feel stuck, you need to tread carefully. Sometimes stuck people have recklessness. Okay. And then the manifesting mindset is when this card comes up or this particular energy comes up, there's a risk that you're being too rigid in your thinking, words, or actions. Loosen up and you'll find it easier to overcome the challenges you are facing. And to tune in into the manifesting powers, you have the third eye chakra symbol, of course, that is on the card. And it is located at the midpoint between your eyebrows. So basically this point right here, this section. It allows you to see beyond life's illusions to the truth. That you're an amazing being here to manifest your dreams. Let go and allow yourself to be filled with this divine indigo light, healing you and your family line or lineage. Hold this card to your third eye or just channel in this energy to your third eye and call in its energies with these words. Energies of the first quarter moon in Aquarius, thank you for showing me that it's okay to be me. And to magnify this magic, it can be done when the moon is in Aquarius or on a Saturday, which is Saturn's day, because Saturn is the home planet, the original home planet of Aquarius, or during Saturn's hour. Now that we got that out the way, now we're gonna share the screen and go on with the presentation breakdown. The first quarter moon in Aquarius. Now, the topics that we're going to be discussing is basic info, the sign that is in, of course, you can see it in the background, and more information associated with the energies surrounding the moon or associated with the sign in general, and aspects following around that time. So the basic info is the first quarter moon. If you haven't seen previous videos already, the first quarter moon is dealing with activating your wish, planting your seeds, setting your intentions for what's to come. Also, well, that excuse me, that is the new moon. The first quarter moon. If you haven't been on my channel already, the first quarter moon is dealing with your wish being activated once it has been sown with the new moon. And of course, the new moon around this time was in Scorpio, and it was also a partial eclipse. So Feel free to check that video out during your leisure. And also with the first quarter moon, it deals with dilemmas, obstacles, and challenges that are emerging along the way to test your faith on whether you're going to continue pursuing it, or figuring out another way to get to the goal, or you're just going to give up just because it's just too much for you to bear. Now, the day that it falls on is the 1st of November. To break it on down, it came out to the number 9, which deals with a when we're dealing with numerology, is completion. But if we're dealing with tarot, in the tarot aspect, it'll be a near completion, because 10 will be the completion, for it to be reduced down to the number 1 that signifies new beginnings. Now, along with the near completion, also with the 9 number, and that is a great time to go into solitude mode, to where you can be able to self-reflect on what on those dilemmas, those obstacles and challenges, as well as your wish being activated, so you can find another direction or redirect your way and find another avenue so you can get to the goal, or allowing your wish or your goal or your intention to continue to flourish so it can come into fruition. Now, the day that it falls on is going to be on Tuesday, which is Mars Day, um, Aries energy. I should have put Scorpio because I should have put Scorpio in there as well, because Scorpio is the original um, planet ruler before Pluto came about. But hands down, Aries energy and some essence of Scorpio. So with the Aries energy, this dealing with enthusiastic, outgoing, self-centered, energetic, pioneering, and assertive energy. Um, for a Tuesday, okay? Um, and also with just the Aries energy in general. Also, Tuesday is a good day to be getting in shape, starting a fitness routine, tap into your masculinity traits, um, also new beginnings, taking control or responsibility of self. And also, it is a good day to act on your passions and sensual endeavors, okay? So to speak. Now, the sign that the first quarter moon is in is Aquarius. Aquariuses are known to be, first, it is an air sign. Their air signs are intellectual, they're communicative, they're abstract, idealistic, and cooperative. The phrase that is associated with Aquarius is "I know." Now, Aquarius is in general, um, the characteristics could be impersonal, detached, original, humanitarian, as well as independent and rebellious. So they're not afraid to take risk whenever it's necessary, to say the least, shake the table. The planet ruler is Uranus. As stated before, when I was doing the Moonology breakdown, or just reading from the Moonology book of the planet ruler with Aquarius, Saturn is the original planet ruler for Aquarius before Uranus came about. So with the Uranus aspect, is dealing with the unusual, or the unexpected, uniqueness, individuality, revolution, and reform, as well as sudden changes, whether they're good or bad. Due to the fact that it is an outer planet, right? The natural house ruler for Aquarius, as well as Uranus, is the 11th house, which is I aspire, dealing with the group, the greater good, the community aspect with your friends, groups, your goals, and aspirations. For more information, as stated before, Aquarius, the chakra associated with the Aquarius zodiac sign is the third eye chakra, which is I see. The third eye chakra is dealing with intuition, vision, mental activity, psychic ability, and wisdom. The polarity, when I'm talking about the polarity, if this is your first time tuning into this video, polarities, I'm speaking of yin and yang. The yin deals with the fire and air signs, excuse me, the yin, excuse me. The yin deals with earth and water signs, which deals with the introverted, passive, and receptive characteristics. And with the yang, it dealing with the fire and air signs that's extroverted, outgoing, assertive. So there is a lot of assertive, outgoing, putting yourself out there energy that is circulating around this time. And oh, that's gonna be later on down the video. I'm getting ahead of myself. Now, the affirmation that I set aside for this particular first quarter moon in Aquarius is I know. I know comes from the um the Aquarius sign. The I aspire comes with the 11th house aspect, and I see comes from the third eye chakra. So I know my worth. I aspire to bring healing for the greater good, and I see clearly to trust in the universe. That is the affirmations that I set aside um for this moon cycle or this moon phase, because the cycle is dealing with all the cycles. Now, the aspects that is surrounding this first quarter moon in Aquarius, we have your feelings and emotions with the moon that is having some tension with the sun that is in Scorpio. So your emotions and feelings of the moon is going to be squaring off with the ego and individuality of the sun, following through with the square with your emotions and your feelings having tension with Mercury, that's also in Scorpio. Gonna be having problems with memory because Mercury is associated with the communication, how the thinking process, how you process information, how you relay information out. And due to the fact it's in the sign of Scorpio, Scorpio is dealing with the depths, the intensity factor. It's dealing with transformation as well. Due to the fact that it is a fixed sign, you're going to be fixated on how intense you want to relay your information. So there could be problems with memories. Um, Also you may be able to understand others, but far as like interpreting them correctly, it could come as misunderstood or misinformed. So just be careful as we follow along with this, all right? Now, with the aspects, some more aspects, your feelings and emotions are going to be having tension with Venus and Scorpio. So Venus is dealing with the beauty, the aesthetic, balance, values, and harmony. The fact that is in Scorpio, again, the intensity, as well as um the passionate, the extreme and powerful magnetic energy of the Scorpio aspect. It can create confusion about real feelings and emotional needs, because when the moon is in Aquarius, you're dealing with detachment, as well as you could be on a detachment phase, or you can be in your independent phase, or you could be in your rebellious phase, to where you just when it comes to how your love language, right, and how you show your love to people, it can create some type of confusion to where you're going to be frequently competing with other people in regards to the person that you like, because you're having a hard time relaying the information to them or showing the person how much you like them. So uh be careful. All right. On to conjunction. Your feelings and emotion will be conjuncting with Saturn. Now with the conjunction aspect here, um wait a minute. The conjunction aspect. So there's gonna be some emphasis, some powerful emphasis on Saturn in Aquarius. So that brings stability and honesty, even in difficult situations. Um, and sometimes it can lead to one not trusting themselves, far as like some self-sabotaging energy, because you have it's like 1 foot in and 1 foot out aspect. That's how I put it, because your mind's telling you this portion, but your heart is saying otherwise, and also it could lead to you being somewhat cold and reserved. However, the feelings are stable in this aspect, and people with this aspect can have a hard time expressing themselves. Okay. So you're dealing with your feelings and emotions, and there's some powerful emphasis, right? With the aspect of Saturn and Aquarius. Okay. So Saturn, Aquarius, home planet that deals with stability and structure, and your Aquarius deals with the independence and sometimes rebellious factor. So I definitely count this aspect as 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Now, also, lastly, we have your feelings and emotions that is going to create tension with Uranus or Uranus that's in Taurus that is still in retrograde right now, which deals with the feelings that you may have a feeling that you may have been wrong and you want to do something about it. Sometimes it can often lead to doing something radical to when it comes to that degree of feeling that you have been done wrong after a sudden change has unfold, because Uranus is dealing with sudden change, and the fact that Taurus is dealing with stability is excuse me, is Taurus is a fixed, stable earth sign. So, also the fact that it's still in retrograde right now is definitely a time to self-reflect on how you want to continue on with your stability. Yes, it is important for you more than ever to continue to ground yourself at all costs, so you won't feel detached and all in the wayside. But also with this aspect, it could be unconventional, and there's a tendency to choose violence when necessary, if provoked, to a certain degree. So I would just, when it comes to this aspect here, just continue to ground yourself as changes start coming along, right? And be able to reflect on the best way possible to respond than what you would usually do, right? Okay. So this is what the chart looks like here. Again, the Scorpio here, and you have all these celestial bodies and aspects here. You have the sun, you also have Venus, and then you have Mercury here, and then you also have I'm not for sure with that one. I think this is another node here that's in retrograde, right? Um, but as explained before, you know, where's the moon? The moon is right here in Aquarius. That blue line here, boop. There's that thick line with Mercury and Venus, right? Excuse me, this is Venus. Yeah, I did that. Okay, I did that right. This is Mercury and this is Venus. And then also the moon was talking about Taurus in Uranus or Uranus. Um I see. I'm so used to saying Uranus, so um, so there's the moon here, and we got this little line, and here's Taurus. So there's Uranus right there. That's still in retrograde, and then there's also the node as well, the north node to be exact. That's in retrograde. So yeah, that's the south node. Okay, because this is the north node. So the south node is in retrograde in Scorpio. Okay, so that's all that I have for you guys right now. I thank you all for tuning in. And don't forget to like the video if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit that notification bell. And don't forget to press all so you know the next time I upload a video. And don't forget to check out my website, www.honeysoulchildbottega.com, and see what all the things that are over there, as well as hitting the link tree link or the QR code that I'll either display throughout this video or at the end of the video clip, where all my social media links and more will be associated with that, so you can follow me on your favorite platform. But I'm gonna leave y'all to it, and I thank you all for all the love and appreciation, the feedback and the support. And I may do a giveaway, just so I may do a giveaway when I hit the 1,000 subscriber mark. So be sure to share the video and have your peoples come over here so we can learn together. All right. So without further ado, I'm gonna leave y'all to it, and always remember to love thyself, know thyself, sue thyself, so you can heal thyself. And I'll see you guys in the next video.